Well, hi everyone. We have a practice test here we're going to work on. All right, so this is multiplication. I'm going to do the prime factorization of all these numerators and denominators. And negative 16 is 4 times 4. That's 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. So I got that. 27 is 9 times 3, and that's 3 times 3 times 3. Oh, I forgot the x and the y up here, so let's get those in there. And then 27 is 3 times 3 times 3 times z. I'm going to just extend this. The 15 is 3 times 5. And you got z, z, and z. The 8 is 2 times 2 times 2. And the x squared is x times x. All right, now I'm just going to start canceling out. I got a 3 up here. I'll cancel with the 3 down here. I'm actually going to start with this 2. I got another 2. Got another 2. Got no more 2s, so you stay. I got an x. I got a y. No y's down here. Okay, I got a 5. No 5s. I got a z. I do have a z here. And looks like I am done with this. So what I see that's left, negative 1 times 2 is negative 2 times 5 is negative 10. I've got y, and I've got z squared. On the bottom, looks like 9x. All right, call that my final answer there. Now number 2, I've got to do some factoring. This is x plus 1 times x minus 1. Difference of squares. X squared minus 4 is x plus 2 times x minus 2. Now, for x squared minus 6x minus 7, we've got to multiply to get negative 7, and we've got to add to get negative 6. I believe that you will find negative 7 times 1 and negative 7 plus 1. Those are the numbers that will do that for us. So that's x squared minus 7x plus 1x minus 7. Group, that's x times x minus 7 plus 1 times x minus 7. So this is x plus 1 times x minus 7. Okay, got that factored. Now let's get this one factored. Multiply to negative 14. Add to negative 5. I'm going to go negative 7 times 2, negative 7 plus 2. So x squared minus 7x plus 2x minus 14. That's x times x minus 7 plus 2 times x minus 7. That's x plus 2 times x minus 7. All right. So x plus 1, oops. I'm going to rewrite this because it's division. I'm going to just flip it over and make it multiplication. I'm flipping this one over, the second one. So this I'm going to put on the top. X plus 2 times x minus 7. And x plus 1 times x minus 7 here. All right, well, what can I cancel? This x plus 2 can cancel with that x plus 2. X minus 2. This x plus 1 can cancel with that x plus 1. This x minus 7 and this x minus 7 can cancel. So it looks like we have, as far as what's left, is x minus 1 over x minus 2. My simplest form there. All right. I am going to, this is addition. I need the least common denominator when I'm doing this one. So I'm going to go 9 over 2 times 2. I'm going to do the prime factorization of the denominator. 5a over 2 times 3 times b, and I am going to, this has a 3, this one doesn't have a 3, so I'm going to put a 3 here. This has one b, but it needs another b. And don't forget, I almost did. What you do to the bottom, you got to do to the top. All right, 2, 3, I need another 2. I need an A. Got the B's here. Got the 3's. Okay. So I think we're good. 2, 2, 2, 2. AB, AB, 3, 3. All right. So it looks like 9 times 3 times b, that's 27b. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 3 is 12. ab squared plus 10a squared over 12ab squared. And then one fraction is our goal, and we have the common denominator, so that's what I'm doing. 27b plus 10a squared over 12ab squared. All right. This one is, we got polynomials there that we need to factor. I'm going to factor x squared minus 3x minus 10. What times what will give me negative 10. What plus what will give me negative 3. And I think that's negative 5 times 2 and negative 5 plus 2. So x squared minus 5x plus 2x minus 10. That's x times x minus 5 plus 2. Looking at these two, they both have 2 and x minus 5 there. So I'm going to go x plus 2 times x minus 5. Just write that underneath so I don't forget it later. Okay, let's factor this one. What times what is 15, and what plus what is negative 8. I think 5 times 3, but let's make them both negative. It's still positive, and then that adds up like we want it to, negative 8 there. So x squared minus 5x plus, nope, minus 3x plus 15. So I'm going to take x times x minus 5 minus 3 times x, and negative 3 times negative 5. So I've got x minus 3 times x minus 5. All right. I'm going to rewrite this. 2 over x plus 2 times x minus 5 minus 6 over x minus 3 times x minus 5. And this has an x minus 3, this one does not. So I'm going to put an x minus 3 over here because we need that least common denominator still. And I'll put that x minus 3 there. This has an, both have x minus 5, but this has an x plus 2. So I'm going to put an x plus 2 here, an x plus 2 here. And 2 times x minus 3 minus 6 times x plus 2 over the single denominator, that single common denominator, x plus 2 times x minus 5 times x minus 3. And this is 2x minus 6, distributing, minus 6x minus 12. Still over x plus 2 times x minus 5 times x minus 3. Negative 8x, negative 6 minus 12, minus 18 over x plus 2 times x minus 5 times x minus 3. I'm going to factor that. That's negative 2 times x plus 9. All right, and 4x, sorry, that's 4x there. X plus 2 times x minus 5 times x minus 3. There's no canceling, so either answer is good here, but I went further just in case that canceled. And I would like for you to do the same. Okay, when I turn the page, it is time to start solving equations. We're going to multiply by the least common denominator. All right, this is 6 over 1, so I need a 3, and I need an x minus 2. That's a 3 times x minus 2, and that 1, that's fine. So I'm going to multiply this whole equation by 3 times x minus 2. So 1/3 times 3 times x minus 2 plus 4 over x minus 2 times 3 times x minus 2 equals 6 times 3 times x minus 2. The 3's cancel out here. Red. So that's x minus 2. The x minus 2's cancel out here. 4 times 3, that's 12. And that equals 6 times 3, I'm going to write that as 18 times x minus 2. X minus 2 plus 12, negative 2 plus 12 is 10. So x plus 10 equals 18x minus 36. Then I'm going to subtract x from both sides. I've got 10 equals 17x minus 36. Okay, so 10 equals 17x minus 36. I'll add 36 to both sides. Got 46 equals 17x. I'll divide by 17. X is equal to 0.5 according to my calculation here. 46. That's 2 and 12/17. 34 and 12 is 46. Yeah. That's what I'm getting. That is in the domain. But that is a strange answer. So I'm going to just check with the calculation. So here's how I would check on the calculator. I go 1, turn it on first. I would take 1 divided by 3, that's the 1/3, plus 4 divided by, and then parentheses, I would use the 46/17. 46/17, that's 46 divided by 17. And then minus 2. It will follow those order of operations. I'm wondering if that'll give me 6. And it does. Whoa, we have the right answer. Okay. I just wanted to check, because that's not an answer we're used to seeing very much. All right, I'm going to factor this one on this number 6 problem. What times what equals negative 15? What plus what is equal to 2? So I'm going to take 3 negative 3 times 5, negative 3 plus 5, x squared minus 3x plus 5x minus 15. That's x times x minus 3 plus 5 times x minus 3. So it's x plus 5 times x minus 3. All right, and that happens to be the product there. So that's what I'm going to multiply this whole thing by. X plus 5 times x minus 3. So x plus 5 times x minus 3 times 6 over x plus 5 minus 3, well, let me do this, x plus 5 times x minus 3 times 3 over x minus 3 equals x plus 5 times x minus 3 times 6 over x plus 5 times x minus 3. All right, canceling. X plus 5's cancel, so I got 6 times x minus 3. The x minus 3's cancel, so I got minus 3 times x plus 5. The x plus 5's cancel and the x minus 3's cancel, so I just have 6 there. Let's distribute. 6x minus 18 minus 3x minus 15 equals 6. 6x minus 3x is 3x. Negative 18 minus 15 is negative 33. That equals 6. I'm going to add 33 to both sides. I've got 3x equals 39. I'll divide by 3. I get x equals 13. That is in the domain. It's not going to make anything 0. So, let me do 6 divided by parentheses. X is 13. 13 plus 5 minus 3 divided by paren. 13 minus 3, theses. Let's see what that equals. Okay, remember that. And let's try it with the other side. I got 6 divided by, start parentheses, 13 squared plus 2 times 13 minus 15. Oh, looky there. Those are the same thing. It does work. All right. Now, w squared minus 4 is w plus 2 times w minus 2. So I'm going to multiply the whole equation by w plus 2 times w minus 2. So I have 1 over w plus 2 times w plus 2 times w minus 2. Actually, let's change colors here. Plus 1 over w minus 2. I'm going to multiply that by w plus 2 times w minus 2. That equals 4 over, I'm going to use the factored form, w plus 2 times w minus 2. And multiply that by w plus 2 times w minus 2. W plus 2's cancel out here. It's 1 times w minus 2, which is w minus 2. The w minus 2's cancel out here. So that's plus w plus 2. And the w plus 2's and the w minus 2's cancel on this side of the equation, so that is 4. And w plus w is 2w. Negative 2 plus positive 2 is 0. So 2w equals 4. Divide by 2, and w equals 2. Now, okay, 2 plus 2 is 4. 2 minus 2 is 0. We got a problem here. Okay, this is not in the domain. It makes the denominator 0. So the only answer we got is not in the domain. So there is no solution. All right, number 8. These are the last things we've been working on. Lana can plant a garden in 3 hours. Lane is a little slower than Lana, but can plant that same garden in 4 hours. If they work together, how long will it take them to plant the garden? So, I'm going to do Lana's rate. She can plant at a rate of 1/3 of a garden per hour. Lane can plant 1/4 of a garden in an hour. And what are their combined efforts? So that's the rate we deal with. Now, I'm just going to go through and multiply this equation by 3 times 4 times 3 times 4 times c by all the denominators. I'm going to take 1/3 times 3 times 4 times c plus 1/4 times 3 times 4 times c equals 1 over c times 3 times 4 times c. Those cancel, so I have 4c. These cancel, plus 3c. And these cancel, equals 12. So 7c is 12. C's the combined time. Divided by 7. I'm going to guess something here. It's 1.714285. 1.714285. All right. I'm going to go 2 decimals, so C is approximately 1.71. So 1.71 hours together. .71 hours. 0.71 hours. If I multiply that by 60 minutes per hour, that's about 43 minutes. So an hour and 43 minutes if you want to do hours and minutes. All right, there you go, guys. You take care. God bless.